Hey y'all, what's up? It's Dawn Danielle here, and we are living the life in LA. Today we're going to talk about day life. So when you first get to the LAX airport, there are different transportation options for you for getting into the city. Hey y'all, so we just arrived to LA. I just came back from the airport, and now I am waiting to buy a Metro card and take the Metro. For those of you here for the very first time, there is something called the Green Line, and that is a shuttle bus that goes from LAX airport to the Metro station. And the Metro station is where you're able to buy a Metro card and then take the Metro into the city. The bus is free, like I said, so I'd highly suggest it. Sometimes it is a little crowded, but aside from that, it's a pretty good deal. There are other methods of transportation. You could take a rideshare, or you could do a flyaway bus. But so far, every time I visit LA, I've taken the green shuttle bus just because it's free and it gets you to the Metro station. When you are ready, you are going to go to one of these machines. You need a tap card. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. So, English. We're going to be buying a new one. It's $2 to buy a new one, and they are reusable. Let's see, we are going to do stored value. We're going to do passes, and then do Metro passes. And then we are going to do the Metro 7-day pass for $27 because I'm staying for 4 days, and for a day it is $7. Therefore, 4 days actually costs more than just buying the 7-day pass and having it for, as long as I need. Now we wait. Get your card. Okay, it looks like this, and so now I have a 7-day pass for $25, and I'm good for the week basically. So when I'm ready, I'm going to go through this slot. Scan my tap card to enter, and we're going to go up this elevator here to the Metro station. We have taken the elevator up to the Metro floor, and if you're familiar with any Metro, it's usually a tap-in, tap-out system for your card. That's the ground where we just came from, where we took the bus here and paid for our tap card. And basically you can download the Los Angeles Metro app so you know where you're going, and then you make sure you pick the right sign. There's usually 2 sides of each platform, so you're able to see that. And then you look on your Metro map, figure out what stop you need to go to, and choose that line in that direction. Hey y'all, so don't be like me and get lost. We are finally in Hollywood area where there's lots of street performers and the Hollywood stars, but unfortunately the blue line is down. That is the blue Metro line. Things are very different from when I came here last year. And so apparently I was talking to a local, and the blue line has been down for about 5 months. They have buses replacing that line. The buses are free to replace the fact that they don't have the Metro anymore. However, make sure you get on the right one. Do not be like me and take a bus that goes in the wrong direction from where you're trying to go and find out that you are actually ending up in an unfavorable part of Los Angeles. So just be careful. So I just checked into my hostel. It is very nice. I am staying in Hollywood, and it does pay a little extra to get a nicer hostel. Hostels in California go for about $40 to $50, and I know that might seem high, but trust me, once you're in a good area, you're going to realize you're spending less on the Metro, you can walk everywhere, and you're close to everything you want to see. You can get an average hostel for about $30 to $40, or a sketchier one for $10 to $20, but it pays to pay for a good one if you can afford it. But yeah, I really like the one I'm in. Hey, that's me. And yeah, I really like the one I'm in, so it's in Hollywood. It has a reading light, an outlet, and sheets they give you so you can make your own bed. And towels. The only thing you have to bring is your own body wash and your own hygiene supplies. Once you start staying in hostels, you're going to realize that not everybody gives you all of this stuff. They had a lot of cool stuff like vending machines and a water filter machine so you could refill your water bottle. They even included a nice breakfast. They had a really nice patio that they would have barbecues on certain days, and sometimes they would just put jello shots, candies, and other treats up at the front reception desk when you checked in or when you walked by so you can enjoy them. And they did fun stuff every day, like walking tours to the Hollywood sign. If you're doing the Hollywood sign hike, please make sure you bring lots of water, snacks, and dress smart. Don't be afraid to turn around if you're not able to make it, and check the difficulty and duration of your hike before you go. There are also other places to go like Runyon Canyon or the Griffith Observatory for great views. It's safer to go with a group, tour, or with friends. My hostel offered these tours and they offered shuttles to the beaches. So sometimes it really is worth to pay more. Last year I stayed in an Airbnb room outside of the city of Los Angeles, and I had to pay to take a train in and out of the city, plus I had to use my Metro card to get around. The place is very nice and so is the host, but in the end I probably spent the same amount of money trying to get into the city, and of course the place didn't include half of the things I just told you about at the hostel. So sometimes it does pay to make sure you have a place that is in a central location and has some stuff you can enjoy. Ironically, I did not spend that much time in downtown LA. Last year I did a walking tour and I found out it has a nice city vibe, lots of art, museums, parks, stuff like that, and they also have a lot of observatory decks if you're trying to get a good view of the city. If you're looking for more culture, check out Chinatown, Koreatown, Little Ethiopia, Little Tokyo, or Alvera Street. If you're curious about beaches, check out my other day life video on popular places like Santa Monica Pier and Venice Beach. But if you are looking for the glitz and glam and glorious and sometimes somewhat superficial side of LA that you see in the movies, then you're probably going to end up in Hollywood. If that's not glamorous enough for you, check out places like Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. If you're looking to expand the places you go, definitely check out some of the honorable mentions in this video. Otherwise, I spent most of my time in downtown LA or Hollywood area. Overall, both seem pretty lax chaotic, if that's a thing. And what I mean by that is everyone's just minding their business. They're on vacation, they're chilling, they might be locals, and there's a quiet kind of frenzy of people walking around checking stuff out, seeing what's up, but it's not overwhelming in my opinion. It's kind of just busy, crowded, you gotta navigate around people, but it's not the worst thing in the world. As far as weather, it's very mild. I keep coming to Los Angeles or California in general around May, and it is a little chilly. I'll admit that. During the day it warms up a bit, but by evening time and sometimes a little early afternoon it can get chilly around this time of year. I don't know what's up with that, but just pack a jacket. Otherwise you should be okay with shorts, all that kind of stuff. Ultimately, LA's pretty chill. You can go on tours, there's plenty of buses if you want to hop on one and see what's up. There's lots of people advertising along the Hollywood walkway, stuff you want to check out, tours, yada yada, whatever you might want to see. So you'll definitely have plenty to do, and even then you're always able to go out of LA, and if you're trying to find the more nature side of things, you could take a road trip out. A lot of times people have road trips to the Grand Canyon, and they'll do out-of-state road trips and stop at a bunch of different places, but usually it takes place if you're using a traveler's app like I do. You can find people who are starting in LA and starting those road trips as well. But those are the biggest things. Personally, for me, every time I come to LA, it's about downtown LA and Hollywood. There are other areas. You can go out to Santa Monica, Venice Beach, you can go out to Long Beach. I would just say be mindful of what neighborhood you're in. Of course, like any city, LA has its unsafe sides, so you just want to make sure you're not stumbling into an unfavorable area. I noticed that personally. I don't like being out at night in downtown LA. That's just my personal preference. Another difference I noticed from my trip last last year and my trip this year is that there are a lot of more police on patrol. I don't know what's going on with that. When I was in downtown or even the Hollywood area, I just saw, a lot of cops patrolling, and they were doing it in groups. So I don't know if it's an issue with safety or crime or anything like that, or maybe they're just trying to get ahead of the curve and be more vigilant. But I'm not sure what's going on with that. But that's all I have for you. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.